What if everything you've ever known, your struggles, your fears, even your reality itself, is just a dream? And what if I told you that you have the power to reshape it into anything you desire? Most people go through life feeling stuck, unaware that they are the creators of their own experience. But what if you could wake up inside this dream and take control? What if you could rewrite the rules and design a life that excites and fulfills you? Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll see reality in a way you never have before. And more importantly, you'll know exactly how to change it. The power of living in the present moment. The past is just a collection of memories, stories you remember and retell in your mind. It is not fixed or unchangeable, but something you see differently depending on how you feel. The future, whether exciting or scary, is nothing more than a guess, a picture you create in your mind based on what has happened before. The truth is, neither the past nor the future is real. The only thing that truly exists is this moment, right now. It took me 10 years to understand this, but once I did, it changed my entire view of life. For a long time, I was stuck either regretting the past or worrying about the future. I kept believing that happiness and success were always ahead of me, something I would reach someday. But that way of thinking only made me anxious and distracted me from living my life. Once I realized the power of the present moment, everything started to make sense. Today, I want to share this simple but life-changing idea with you. Some of what I say may go against what you have always believed, but I ask you to keep an open mind. Sometimes, the hardest truths to accept are the ones that set us free. Many of us have been taught to dwell on the past or stress about the future, but in doing so, we miss the one thing we truly have, the present moment. If you are ready, I invite you to take a new look at life. This is not about ignoring the past or failing to plan for the future. It is about understanding that your greatest strength and happiness are not found in past memories or future dreams. They are found in the now. When you learn to live in the present, life becomes clearer and more peaceful. You make better choices, enjoy experiences more deeply, and connect with people in a more meaningful way. Worries about the future start to fade because you realize you can only control what you do today. Regret about the past also lessens because you understand that you cannot change what has already happened. Instead of fearing what's ahead or holding on to what's behind, you begin to truly experience life as it happens. So, take a deep breath. Feel the air in your lungs. Look around and notice the world in front of you. This moment, right now, is where your life is happening. And in this moment, you can find everything you need: peace, joy, love, and purpose, if you simply choose to be present. Reality and perception. You create your own world. The world you experience is not fixed or unchanging. It is not a single truth that exists outside of you. Instead, it is shaped by your thoughts, beliefs, and the way you see things. Reality is like a mirror. It reflects what you believe and focus on. Every situation, challenge, or opportunity you face is filtered through your own perspective. For a long time, I believed that life was random and beyond my control. I thought things just happened to me, and I had no choice but to react. But over time, I realized something powerful. Life is not something that simply happens. It is something we help create with our thoughts and beliefs. Once I understood this, everything began to change. This is not just an idea or a theory. It is a real truth backed by science and human experience. The way you see the world affects what you experience. If you believe life is hard, unfair, or full of problems, you will see evidence of that everywhere. But if you start to believe that life is full of opportunities and possibilities, your experiences will begin to reflect that too. Many people do not realize how much control they have over their own lives. We are taught from a young age to accept certain beliefs about ourselves and the world. These beliefs shape our thoughts, our choices, and ultimately, our reality. But once you become aware of this, you can take control. You no longer have to feel like life is something that happens to you. You can actively shape it. Science supports this idea. In our brain, there is a system called the reticular activating system, RAS. which acts like a filter. It focuses on what we believe is important and ignores the rest. This means that what you focus on, you notice more. If you always think about problems, your brain will find more problems. But if you focus on growth, success, and happiness, your brain will find more of those things. This is life-changing knowledge. It means that your reality is not stuck. It can be changed. The way to do this is by shifting your mindset. Start questioning negative thoughts. Replace limiting beliefs with positive, empowering ones. This does not mean ignoring challenges. It means choosing to see them differently and responding in a way that helps you grow. So, take a moment to think. What kind of reality are you creating for yourself? Are your beliefs helping you or holding you back? The good news is that you have the power to change them. If you start seeing the world with a fresh perspective, you will realize that you are not just a passenger in life. You are the creator of your own experience. Reality is not something you are stuck in. It is something you build moment by moment, thought by thought. The question is, what kind of world do you want to create? The law of assumption, how to shape your reality. I learned a simple but powerful idea from the mystic Neville Goddard. An assumption, even if it seems untrue at first, will become reality if you believe in it long enough. At first, this may sound like just positive thinking, but it's actually much more than that. Your thoughts, beliefs, and expectations are not just ideas in your mind. They actually shape your experiences and influence how your life unfolds. The way you see yourself and the world affects what happens to you. How assumptions shape your life. Think about this. If you truly believe that you are talented, smart, and capable of success, you will act in ways that match that belief. You will try new things, take risks, and keep going, even when things get hard. Eventually, your life will reflect those choices, and you will create success. But if you assume that you are not good enough, not smart enough, or not lucky enough, you will hesitate, avoid challenges, and miss out on opportunities. Over time, this assumption will become your reality, making it seem like you were right all along. This is how negative beliefs keep people stuck. But the good news is that you can change your assumptions and in turn, change your life. Assumption versus hope. Many people hope for good things, but hope is not enough to change reality. The difference between hope and assumption is simple. Hope is weak. It means you wish for something, but don't fully believe it. Assumption is strong. It means you know something will happen, no matter what. Your reality is shaped not by hope, but by the strong beliefs you hold and repeat every day. When you persist in an assumption, your mind accepts it as fact, and your actions start to match that belief. As a result, your life changes to fit what you assume to be true. Why you must persist in your assumptions. The biggest mistake people make is giving up too soon. They start believing in success or happiness, but when things don't change immediately, they return to their old negative thinking. Your current reality is based on beliefs you have held for a long time, so replacing them with new, positive assumptions takes consistent effort. Even if life seems the same at first, you must keep believing in your new reality until it becomes true. How to use the law of assumption in your life. To change your life, start by looking at the assumptions you already have. Ask yourself, what do I believe about myself? Do I assume I am capable and worthy, or do I assume I will fail? How do I react to difficulties? Do I believe I can overcome them, or do I expect to struggle? What kind of life do I assume I will have? One full of happiness and success, or one full of problems? Once you identify your negative assumptions, you can replace them with new, positive ones. Simple ways to strengthen your assumptions. Affirmations. Repeat positive statements like, I am successful, I am confident, or good things always happen to me. Visualization. Picture yourself already living your dream life. Imagine how it feels. Watch your thoughts. Whenever you catch yourself thinking negatively, replace that thought with a positive one. Act like it's already true. Behave as if you already have what you want. This will help convince your mind that your assumption is real. Be grateful. Feel thankful not just for what you have now, but also for the good things that are coming your way. You are in control of your reality. Your assumptions are like instructions for your life. If you assume failure, struggle, and limitation, your life will reflect that. But if you assume success, happiness, and opportunities, your life will start to match those beliefs. So, ask yourself, are my assumptions helping me or holding me back? The moment you take control of your assumptions, you take control of your future. Life is not something that happens to you. It is something you create. Start assuming good things for yourself. Assume success. Assume love. Assume abundance. Keep believing in these things, and soon you will see them become real in your life. Awareness shapes your reality. How your thoughts create your life. Scientists have discovered that there is a strong connection between what you focus on and how you experience the world. Studies in neuroscience and quantum physics suggest that reality is not something separate from you. Instead, the way you think, believe, and perceive things plays a huge role in shaping your life. This means that reality is not just what happens around you. It is how you see and interpret those events. Two people can go through the same situation, but their experiences will be completely different depending on their mindset, beliefs, and awareness. Your thoughts and beliefs shape your life. The way you see the world depends on what you believe. Your thoughts and assumptions influence how you feel, the choices you make, and what kind of experiences you attract. For example, if you believe that life is hard and full of struggles, your mind will focus on problems. You will notice obstacles, feel discouraged, and find proof that life is unfair. But if you believe that life is full of opportunities, your mind will look for solutions, attract good situations, and help you take actions that lead to success. This happens because of a part of your brain called the reticular activating system. This works like a filter, showing you things that match what you focus on. If you always think about failure, you will see reasons to believe you will fail. But if you train your mind to expect success, your brain will start looking for ways to make it happen. How to change your awareness and improve your life. The good news is that you can take control of your thoughts and change the way you see the world. When you shift your awareness, your experiences will also start to change. Reprogram your mind for success. Once you realize that your thoughts shape your life, you can start changing them. Here are some easy ways to train your mind to focus on positive beliefs. Pay attention to your thoughts. Notice what you think about daily. Are your thoughts mostly negative or positive? Challenge your negative beliefs. If you find yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed," ask yourself, is this really true, or is it just an old belief I've accepted? Reframe negative situations. Instead of seeing problems as failures, think of them as learning experiences that help you grow. Use positive affirmations. Repeat statements like, "I am capable," "I attract good things," or "Everything is working in my favor." This helps change your mindset over time. Visualize your success. Close your eyes and imagine yourself already achieving your goals. Feel the confidence and excitement of success. Practice gratitude. Focus on what is already good in your life. This helps you notice more positive things. Surround yourself with positivity. Spend time with people who uplift you and consume content that inspires you. You have the power to shape your reality. Your thoughts and awareness act like a filter, shaping how you experience life. If you do not take control of your beliefs, you might feel like life is just happening to you. But once you become aware of your thoughts and start choosing positive beliefs, you will see that life is responding to you. The key to changing your reality is not to fight against challenges, but to change how you see them. When you start expecting good things, focusing on opportunities, and believing in yourself, life will start reflecting that back to you. So, ask yourself, what kind of reality am I creating with my thoughts? If it is not what you want, remember, you have the power to change it. When you change your perception, you change your life. Turning new beliefs into action. creating the life you want. Thinking about what you want is a great start, but thinking alone is not enough. You need to act as if your goals are already coming true. Your thoughts help create your future, but your actions bring those thoughts to life. Many people believe that life just happens to them, that they have no control over what comes next. But the truth is, you are not a victim of life. You are its creator. Your experiences are shaped by your thoughts, beliefs, and daily actions. When you change the way you see yourself, you change the way you live, and the world responds to that change. How your beliefs shape your life. The way you see yourself affects everything in your life. If you believe you are strong, smart, and capable, you will make bold decisions, go after opportunities, and keep going even when things get tough. But if you believe you are not good enough, unlucky, or not ready, you will hesitate, avoid challenges, and miss chances that could change your life. Your beliefs control your actions, and your actions shape your reality. Look at successful people. They don't just wish for success. They act like successful people long before they achieve it. They make choices based on confidence, not fear. They move forward even when they don't have all the answers yet. How to align your actions with your new beliefs. To create real change, your actions must match the life you want to build. Here are simple ways to do that. Think like the person you want to become. Ask yourself, how does the future me think, talk, and act? Start being that person today. Take small steps every day. Don't wait for the perfect time. Start now, even with small actions. Every step forward builds momentum. Use confident language. The way you talk about yourself matters. Stop saying, "I hope I can do it." Instead say, "I am doing it." Surround yourself with positive influences. Spend time with people who encourage and inspire you. Read, listen, and watch things that push you to grow. Act like you already have it. If you want to be healthy, start making choices like a healthy person. If you want success, start showing up with confidence now. Reprogram your mind with repetition. Repeat affirmations, visualize success, and practice gratitude every day. Over time, your mind will accept these new beliefs as true. Be patient and stay committed. Change takes time. Keep going, even when you don't see immediate results. Trust the process. Stepping into your power, what comes next? This is just the beginning. Once you start acting in line with your new beliefs, you will see big changes in your life. Opportunities will appear, challenges will seem easier, and you will feel more in control. Remember, you're not just here to react to life, you are here to create it. Every choice, every action, and every belief you hold shapes the future you are building. So ask yourself, are my actions leading me toward the life I want? If not, now is the time to change that. You have the power. Will you use it? The nature of dreams. Is reality just an illusion? Take a moment to stop and think. Ask yourself, is the world I see around me truly real? The answer, though it may seem surprising, is not entirely. What we see and experience as reality is just a small piece of a much bigger picture. Our world is not as solid and fixed as we think. It is shaped by our thoughts, beliefs, and how we see things. In many ways, reality is like a dream, a creation of our mind and awareness. Reality is shaped by your mind. We believe the world is real because we see, hear, and feel things every day. But science, psychology, and philosophy suggest that our experience of reality is not absolute. It is shaped by how our brain processes information. Science, the observer effect. Studies in quantum physics show that tiny particles change depending on whether someone is watching them. This means that reality is not fixed. It changes based on our awareness. Your brain creates reality. Your brain does not directly see or hear the world. Instead, it receives signals from your senses and turns them into a picture of reality. What you experience is not the actual world, but your brain's version of it. Philosophy. What is real? For centuries, thinkers have asked, is reality truly real, or is it just a perception? Many believe that our experience of the world is like a filtered version of something much bigger that we cannot fully understand. The physical world is not what it seems. Everything around you, your body, buildings, trees, and even the air, is made up of tiny energy particles that are mostly empty space. If we could zoom in close enough, we would see that what looks solid is actually a moving, changing field of energy. This means that the world is not as rigid or unchangeable as we think. Instead, it is fluid, flexible, and deeply influenced by how we see it. You have the power to shape your reality. If the world you experience is shaped by your thoughts and beliefs, then you have much more control over your life than you might realize. If you believe life is difficult, your mind will look for proof of struggle, and you will see more problems. If you believe life is full of opportunities, your mind will notice more chances for success and growth. If you change your thoughts, you can change how you experience life. This idea is not just philosophical, it is practical. The way you think about yourself and the world directly affects your actions, emotions, and experiences. How to wake up from the illusion and take control. Now that you know reality is not as solid as it seems, you can use this knowledge to improve your life. Here's how. Question your beliefs. Ask yourself, are my beliefs helping me or are they limiting me? Shift your perspective. Instead of seeing obstacles as failures, see them as challenges that help you grow. Focus on the positive. Your mind pays attention to what you focus on. Choose to see opportunities instead of problems. Visualize the life you want. Imagine yourself already living your dream life. This helps your brain accept it as possible. Use positive affirmations. Repeat powerful statements like, I am in control of my reality, or good things come easily to me. Stay present and mindful. Be aware of your thoughts and emotions so you can change them if they don't serve you. You can create your own reality. Now that you know that reality is not fixed and that your mind plays a huge role in shaping it, you have two choices. Stay the same and accept reality as it is given to you, living life based on old beliefs and assumptions. Take control of your thoughts and awareness, and start creating the reality you truly want. Even though the world may be an illusion, within that illusion lies the power to shape your life. So ask yourself, will you keep living in the dream as it is? Or will you wake up and create it the way you want? The dream of the superconscious. Is reality just another dream? Long ago, Hermetic philosophy shared a powerful idea. All is mind, the universe is spirit. This means that everything in existence comes from consciousness. The world around us is not just a physical place. It is more like a dream created by a higher, infinite intelligence. We experience life as if it is solid and unchanging. But what if reality is more like a dream than we think? Just like in a night dream, we are so involved in the experience that we don't question it until we wake up. But what if this world is just another dream, one we have not yet woken up from? Is reality just a dream of a greater mind? Think about the dreams you have at night. When you are dreaming, everything feels real. You can fly, visit new places, or become someone else. While you are in the dream, you do not realize it is a dream. You accept everything as normal. But when you wake up, you suddenly understand that wasn't real. It was just a dream. Now ask yourself, how do I know that this world, the one I see and experience every day, is not also just another dream? Many philosophers, spiritual traditions, and scientists have suggested that our reality is not as real as we think. What if everything we see, touch, and feel is just a part of a bigger illusion, one created by a higher intelligence? The fine line between dreams and reality. This idea has been explored in different ways throughout history. Ancient philosophy, reality as an illusion. Plato's cave. Plato described prisoners who lived in a cave only seeing shadows on a wall. To them, the shadows were reality. But when one prisoner escaped and saw the outside world, he realized he had been living in an illusion all along. Hinduism and Maya. In Hinduism, the concept of Maya describes the world as an illusion created by consciousness, What we see is not the full truth, but a limited version of reality. Science. Does reality exist without us? Quantum physics. Experiments show that tiny particles change depending on whether they are being observed. This suggests that reality is not fixed. It depends on awareness. Neuroscience. Your brain does not experience the world directly. Instead, it processes signals from your senses and creates a version of reality inside your mind. This means that what you see, hear, and feel is not reality itself, but your brain's interpretation of it, similar to a dream. If both philosophy and science suggest that reality is shaped by the mind, then it is possible that the world around us is simply another layer of a dream, one that feels real because we are inside it. What if reality is just a bigger dream? If our world is a dream created by a higher consciousness, what does that mean for us? You have the power to shape your reality. In a lucid dream, you can take control of what happens. If life is also a dream, then your thoughts, beliefs, and awareness can shape your experience. Reality may not have fixed limits. If this world is part of a dream, then its rules are not as strict as they seem. Time, space, and even physical laws may be more flexible than we realize. Life is about waking up, not just living. Instead of just going through life on autopilot, what if the true goal is to wake up and become fully aware? Perhaps the purpose of life is to realize the dream and learn how to shape it. How to wake up from the illusion. If reality is not as real as it seems, how can we begin to wake up and see the truth? Question everything. Ask yourself, are my beliefs about life true or just ideas I have accepted? Be aware of the present moment. Pay attention to your thoughts and surroundings. Just like in a lucid dream, awareness helps you wake up. Use your mind to shape your life. If thoughts create reality, then choose positive beliefs and focus on what you want to experience. Visualize and intend. Picture the life you want as if it is already real. This helps shift your awareness and attract new possibilities. Let go of fear and limits. If life is a dream, then fear and limitations are just illusions. Don't let them control your choices. You hold the power to wake up. If reality is truly a dream of the superconscious, you have two choices. Continue living as if this world is absolute and unchangeable, accepting life as it happens. Realize that reality is flexible and shaped by awareness, allowing yourself to take control of your experiences. Ancient wisdom and modern science suggest that we may not just be living in reality, we are creating it. And if that is true, then you have more power than you ever imagined. So ask yourself, what if everything you think is real is just another dream? What if you are not just living in this reality, but shaping it? If life is a dream, then perhaps the goal is not to escape it, but to wake up and create it with intention. This world is a simulated game, a place to learn, grow, and evolve. Imagine that reality is not as fixed or unchangeable as it seems. What if life is more like a highly advanced game designed to help you learn, experience, and grow? In this game, you face challenges, obstacles, and opportunities, not to make life difficult, but to help you become stronger, wiser, and more aware. Every situation you go through is like a mission designed to teach you something new. However, just like in a video game, you may get so caught up in playing that you forget you are the player, not just the character. Reality as a learning simulation. Think about how games are designed. They challenge you to solve problems, think creatively, and improve your skills. They have different levels, where things get harder as you progress, pushing you to grow. They allow you to make choices, explore, and learn from mistakes. Life works the same way. Every experience, good or bad, is there to help you gain new understanding, build resilience, and unlock deeper awareness. But when you forget that you are the one controlling your experience, life can feel overwhelming or frustrating. You might start to believe that you are just going through life with no control, when in reality you have more power than you think. Have you forgotten that you are the player? When people play games for too long, they sometimes forget that the game is not the only reality. They become so involved in the virtual world that they lose awareness of the fact that they are sitting outside the game, controlling everything. The same thing happens in life. Many people get so caught up in daily routines, struggles, and emotions that they forget they have the ability to shape their experiences. Signs that you may be too immersed in the game of life. You feel like life is happening to you, rather than realizing that you can change your reality. You see challenges as punishments instead of opportunities for growth. You believe success depends only on luck or fate, instead of your choices, mindset, and actions. You feel stuck, not realizing that you can rewrite your story anytime. The moment you become aware of your power, you begin to see life differently. You remember that you are not just playing the game. You are creating it, shaping it, and influencing every part of it. How to play the game of life consciously. If life is really a simulation for personal growth, then the best way to live it is to become a conscious player, one who understands the rules and plays with awareness. Here's how you can take control of your reality. Stop seeing yourself as a victim. You are the creator. Instead of thinking life is unfair or happening by accident, realize that you have the power to shape your future. See every challenge as a chance to level up and grow stronger. Control your mindset. In any game, strategy matters. The way you think influences how you experience life. Choose thoughts that help you grow rather than ones that hold you back. Act, don't just wait for change. Games require you to make moves. If you don't take action, nothing happens. If you want something to change in your life, take steps toward it now. Let go of the need to control everything. Just like in a game, surprises and challenges will come. Don't resist them, learn from them. Adapt, stay open to new possibilities, and trust the process. Enjoy the journey, not just the destination. Games are meant to be fun and engaging. Life is the same. It's not just about reaching goals, but about enjoying each moment. The more curious and excited you are about life, the more doors of opportunity will open for you. Waking up to the bigger picture. Once you realize that life is a game meant for learning and growth, you start seeing things differently. Problems become puzzles to solve. Obstacles become lessons that help you improve. Setbacks become stepping stones to something better. Instead of feeling powerless, you recognize that you are the one making the decisions. Instead of feeling stuck, you see that you always have the power to change direction. Are you ready to play the game with awareness? Life is not something that just happens to you. You are the one playing, the one creating, and the one in control. The moment you start living with awareness, intention, and purpose, everything changes. Are you reacting to life, or are you actively shaping your experience? You are not just a character in this simulation, you are the player, the creator, and the master of the game. Death, the awakening of true awareness. When the moment of death arrives, much like the first rays of dawn piercing through the darkness, you will awaken, not to an end, but to a profound realization. In that instant, you will understand that all the sorrows, failures, and hardships that once seemed so overwhelming in this earthly dream were nothing more than passing illusions. What once felt permanent, pain, loss, and suffering, will be seen for what it truly is: a temporary experience within the vast, ever-expanding consciousness of existence. Everything you believe to be unchangeable will dissolve like mist in the morning light, revealing the deeper truth that nothing in this world is truly permanent except your core essence, the part of you that is eternal, limitless, and connected to the infinite superconscious mind. Death is not the end, but a sacred transition. For many, death is feared as an ultimate ending, an irreversible vanishing of the self. But what if death is not an ending at all? What if it is simply a transition, a passage into another level of existence, another dimension of awareness? Just as a dream feels real until you awaken from it, This physical life is only one layer of experience, one chapter in the eternal book of your soul's journey. When your time here is complete, you do not cease to exist. Instead, you step through the veil, leaving behind the physical shell, while your consciousness expands into a greater, more boundless reality. Consider how night transforms into day, how a seed must break apart to become a towering tree, or how a caterpillar surrenders its old form to become a butterfly. These are not ends, but evolutions, natural progressions of energy shifting into new expressions. Death is the same. It is not a destruction, but a rebirth into another state of being. You do not disappear. Rather, you merge back into the infinite from which you came, transitioning from the limitations of the material world into the boundless nature of pure consciousness. The illusion of time and the eternity of the soul. We are taught to see life as a straight path, moving from birth to death, trapped within the ticking hands of time. But time itself is an illusion, a construct created by the human mind to measure the fleeting nature of physical existence. Beyond this realm, there is no past, present, or future, only the eternal now. The soul does not age, does not decay, and does not vanish. It simply shifts between realms, evolving, expanding, and deepening in awareness. You are more than the body you inhabit. The body is like a garment, worn for a time and then released. But you are not the garment, you are the one who wears it. The mind is like a river of thoughts, flowing endlessly. Yet beneath it exists the still ocean of your true self. The name, identity, and personality you carry in this life are like roles in a play, but the actor, the real you, existed before this life and will continue after it. The journey beyond. What happens when we cross over? Many spiritual traditions, ancient philosophies, and even near-death experiences suggest that death is not an abrupt end, but a passageway into another reality. 1. A return to light and wholeness. Many who have come close to death describe a feeling of lightness, peace, and overwhelming love, as if they are returning home. Instead of being an event to fear, death is seen as a joyful reunion with a greater existence beyond the physical world. Reviewing the life you lived. Some believe that after death, the soul undergoes a life review, seeing the ripple effects of every thought, action, and emotion they experienced. This is not about judgment, but understanding, allowing the soul to reflect on lessons learned and ways it has evolved. Moving into new realms of existence. Just as one dream ends and another begins, many traditions suggest that after death, the soul continues on, exploring new dimensions, new forms of existence, or even preparing for another earthly experience through reincarnation. You are eternal, beyond time and space. The greatest illusion we believe in is finality, the idea that death is an ending rather than a continuation. The truth is, you have existed before this life, and you will continue to exist long after it. The universe does not waste energy, and you are made of the same infinite energy that has existed since the dawn of time. You are not bound by a single lifetime, nor are you limited by the physical form you currently inhabit. So, do not fear death. Instead, see it for what it is: a return to your infinite nature, a passage into a greater reality, a homecoming to the vast and limitless consciousness from which you were born. When the moment of death comes, you will not vanish. You will awaken. You will remember who you truly are, an eternal, boundless, luminous being, free from the limits of time and space. Using the power of dreams to shape your life is not as fixed or unchangeable as it seems. Just like in a dream, reality is flexible and shaped by your thoughts, beliefs, and imagination. The key to living a fulfilling life is not just to go along with whatever happens, but to become aware that you have the power to create your own experience. By understanding how dreams work, you can use the same principles to change your perspective, overcome challenges, and bring your goals to life. Reality is not something that controls you. It is something you are constantly shaping with your mind. See life as changeable, not fixed. Everything you experience is influenced by your thoughts, feelings, and focus. Just like in a dream, Things that seem solid and permanent are actually always changing based on your awareness. In a dream, nothing stays the same. One moment you are walking, the next you are flying. Similarly, in life, difficult moments do not have to define you unless you let them. The moment you realize you can change how you see things, you change your experience. Difficulties are not punishments. They are challenges that help you grow. When you stop seeing problems as roadblocks and start seeing them as lessons, you regain control. Life is not set in stone. It changes based on how you think and feel about it. You are the creator of your life, not just a participant. Many people go through life reacting to situations, thinking they have no control. But you are not just here to experience life. You are here to shape it. Just as a dream changes based on your thoughts, life does too. What you believe about yourself and the world affects what happens in your life. If you believe something is impossible, you won't try. But if you believe something can happen, you will take action, and reality will begin to shift in your favor. Instead of waiting for things to change, start creating the life you want with your thoughts, choices, and imagination. See yourself as the author of your own story, rather than just a character in it. Focus on what you want, not what you fear. In dreams, what you focus on becomes real. The same is true in life. Your thoughts and emotions guide what you experience. Every time you think about something repeatedly, you are sending a signal, like a command in a computer program, that helps shape your reality. If you keep thinking about fear and limitations, life will reflect those fears back to you. If you focus on growth, happiness, and opportunities, you will begin to attract them. What you think about the most becomes your mental blueprint for the life you create. Just as a dream quickly responds to your thoughts, your reality shifts in response to your mindset. If you want to change your life, change your focus first. Wake up inside the dream of life. What if this world is just another dream, one you haven't yet realized you are inside of? What if you have been living without knowing you have the power to change everything? In a lucid dream, when you realize you are dreaming, you gain control. You can fly, change the scenery, or create whatever you want. In life, the moment you understand that you are in charge of your reality, you begin to shape it on purpose. Waking up doesn't mean escaping life. It means learning how to live it with full awareness and control. When you understand this, you no longer feel stuck or powerless. Instead, you begin to consciously shape your future. How to apply the power of dreams to your life. If life works like a dream, you can use dreamlike techniques to shift your reality. Control your inner thoughts. What you think about regularly becomes part of your life. Speak and think in a way that supports your goals. Visualize what you want. Picture your goals as if they have already come true. The stronger you feel about them, the faster they take shape. Let go of fear. Fear is only as strong as the attention you give it. Shift your focus to courage, possibilities, and solutions. Act like it's already happening. Behave as if the life you want is already unfolding. This strengthens your belief and speeds up real change. Be grateful and stay present. The more you appreciate what you have now, the more you attract good things into your life. Staying present keeps you aware and in control. Step into your power. You are not just here to react to life. You are here to create it. The world around you is not unchangeable. It is shaped by your awareness, thoughts, and emotions. Life is not something that happens to you. It is something you are constantly designing. Instead of letting life control you, take charge of your thoughts, focus on what you want, and reshape your experience with intention. The dream is yours to create. So, ask yourself, if life is a dream, what kind of reality do I want to create? You are not just a character in this world. You are the one writing the story. What will you create next? When you realize that you are the architect of this dream, you gain the power to shape it into an exhilarating, purposeful, and deeply rewarding experience. You are not just a passive observer, you are the one writing the story. Every thought, belief, and action contribute to the reality you experience. The moment you take ownership of your journey, you unlock limitless possibilities. So ask yourself, what kind of dream do you want to live? What reality will you create? If this message resonates with you, take the first step today. Embrace your power, shift your perspective, and start shaping a life that truly fulfills you. Like and subscribe to the Mystery School for more mind-expanding content.